Hey, Mike, do another joke about porn. Okay, guy in the back, you got it. So, even when I checked into this hotel on last Friday, we got in late. The flight from Spain was after midnight, and I checked in and I took out my laptop, and the Wi-Fi password wouldn't work. So I called the front desk and I said, "This is Mike DeMonte in 222. Wi-Fi password's not connecting." And they said, "Oh yeah, Mr. DeMonte, we're having trouble with the wireless router on your floor. But not to worry, because the hotel offers free Wi-Fi in the lobby." I said, "Okay, but I gotta ask, how's your jacking off policy in the lobby?" "Pretty cool." I mean, I'm okay with it if you're okay. America's different.
Put a curtain around.
Now, I was brought up Catholic, which means I was taught to never masturbate. Does anyone know what happens to a grown man that doesn't masturbate? No, you don't, because it's never been fucking attempted. Now, I'm 40 years old, which isn't exactly old, but it's like the puberty of getting old, right? So, this means that I remember a time when there was no internet porn, there were no cell phones. When you were a 12-year-old boy in the 1980s and you wanted to jack off, you got your hands on good old-fashioned gas station porn. And your brother or somebody older gave you a tape, or you got your hands on a Victoria's Secret catalog. And that meant that the first picture of a naked woman that I ever saw was in 6th grade science class. Every day in 3rd period science from 10 a.m. to 10:45, I sat underneath one of those evolutionary posters. You remember like the naked ape turning into the naked man and the naked woman ape turning into the naked woman ape?
Yeah.
Did I fuck that up? You know what I mean. And every day, in 3rd period science, I would look up at this naked woman. I would fantasize like, oh my God, that's what they look like. Wow, what did I do to her? And throughout the course of the semester, my mind began to wander. How far back on this chart would I go? Where I would still do her. But it wouldn't quite be bestiality. You want to laugh? The answer to that, coincidentally enough, is 143 million BC. It's called Homo erectus. You can Google it. And this Homo was erectus. But the downside is porn killed any sense of normalcy for me. Because like when I first started looking up internet porn, all I needed to look up was cheerleaders making out. That was it. That's all 20-year-old Mike needed. The pristine days of lesbian cheerleaders. It's a golden age. And now it's like gotten to the point where I need to pay a homeless man to choke me behind the bus station just to maintain an erection. Oh, you guys are still here? And it's at these moments when I'm paying a homeless man to choke me behind the bus station to get an erection that I suddenly realize, oh my God, it's happening. I'm becoming my father. All right, I got more. So, segues.
Oh!
Right, segue. Hey, Mike, do a joke about your kids. Okay, guy in the back, you got it. So you got 2 kids back in the room. Oh, that sounded fucking weird. we got 2 kids of our own back. My wife and I have 2 kids back at home. So my wife and I have 2 kids. So I guess you could say things are getting kind of serious between us.
Yes.
We got Sienna, who's 7, and we got, what's her name, the baby, who's like 5 or something.
What's your name?
No, I don't talk to her every day. I'm being a good dad. I'm not running for Jesus. So they're little girls, which means everything they own has glitter on it. Anyone here work with kids or have kids?
Yeah.
You know about the glitter?
Yes.
Fuck the glitter, yeah.
Right? Glitter is on their clothes, it's on their toys, on their dolls, on their shoes, on their trading cards, on everything. Now, glitter never really goes away. You can shake it, you can drag it to the cleaner, you can wash it, but glitter just keeps coming back. It's kind of like herpes in that way, right? Like, you can go to the doctor, you can get a penicillin shot, you can take medication, but herpes will keep coming back. Am I the only one?
No.
Sir. Okay, so glitter keeps coming back. It's sort of like herpes. Now, I believe in this so strongly that every time I see glitter in my house, I go, oh shit, there's herpes. This bit me in the ass a couple weeks ago when my 7-year-old daughter I was helping her out of the backseat of the car and her mermaid Barbie brushed against my jacket and I said out loud, without thinking, oh great, herpes. And she says, what's herpes? And I said, herpes is that shiny shit on your doll. Now get in the house. And I forgot about it. Now, one of the benefits of living in Spain and speaking English is that you can say whatever you want and nobody knows what you're saying. Does anybody here speak Spanish?
Yeah.
How do you say herpes in Spanish?
Herpes.
It's herpes. Yeah. What are the fucking odds, right? It's the same goddamn word. So, we went to, okay, so forgot about it until parent-teacher conference day. We went in, and we sit in the tiny little chair, and the woman says, Sienna's doing great. She's sharing her snack at lunchtime. She's learning how to count and spell. There's just one thing. She's been telling all the kids that her Barbies have herpes. And out of the corner of my eye, I see my wife lean forward and go, who the hell taught her that? I said, well, that's the funny thing. She said her dad taught us. And my wife wasn't as cool as you guys about it. But I heard it the whole way home. How could you tell our 7-year-old daughter that her Barbies have herpes? Now, every time I'm losing an argument with my wife, she pulls this ace out of the hole, where at least I didn't tell her 7-year-old daughter her Barbies had herpes. And all I can think is, I thought that argument went away. But it just keeps coming back, doesn't it? Like herpes. Now, like I said, I'm 40. And my wife and I are